Something big is brewing behind the scenes at Newcastle United, and hardly anyone is talking about it yet. The first hints have started to circulate quietly, without much fanfare, but for those keeping a close eye on the club's movements, one thing is clear: something powerful is taking shape for the summer transfer window. The target, a player who recently shocked the Premier League with his remarkable maturity and performances that pocketed even the most seasoned strikers. And the most intriguing part, Newcastle appear to be one step ahead of the competition. Amid the recent headlines about contract renewals and key players returning from injury, the board remains focused on what matters most for the next season: strengthening the defense. And we're not talking about just any name. We're talking about a rare gem of European football who's been making waves since stepping onto English soil. At just 19 years old, he's not only secured his place but also caught the attention of the league's biggest clubs. And according to reliable sources, Newcastle have already started talks with his representatives. Before we reveal the name that's stirring up talks at St. James Park, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. There's a lot of hot information coming in our next videos. And if you're a true Newcastle fan, you won't want to miss a single detail of what's being planned to transform this club for the future. Every subscription helps us keep bringing you exclusive insights straight from the tune. But back to the main point. While the media is busy with rumours about forwards and creative midfielders, there's a quiet and strategic move unfolding at the Newcastle boardroom. This time, the target is a centre-back who cost just £15 million less than a year ago, and now could go for over £50 million. An incredible rise and totally justified, given his impact in the Premier League since his debut. A name that stood out in one of the most painful matches for Magpies fans this season. That's right, we're talking about Dean Huijsen, Bournemouth's standout defender, brought through by Juventus and now one of the most sought-after young centre-backs in England. According to journalist David Ornstein of The Athletic, Newcastle are among the clubs who've spoken with the players' representatives in the past week. Alongside the Magpies, clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, and even Liverpool are also believed to be in the running. But the question remains, who will make the first move? So why are Newcastle so keen on Huijsen? The answer lies in the numbers and the performances. The defender featured in 22 matches for the Cherries and lost only one. He was a standout in their 4-1 win over Newcastle at St. James Park, a match where he completely nullified Alexander Isak. With performances like that, it didn't take long for his market value to skyrocket. His release clause now sits at around £50 million, and Eddie Howe's side appear ready to enter the battle. If you've made it this far, you're clearly one of those fans who likes to stay one step ahead. Right, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're bringing you everything that's happening behind the scenes at Newcastle, often before the mainstream media catches on. And if you're already subscribed, give this video a like. It helps us reach even more fans like you. What's most interesting is that, even with the recent contract renewals of Fabian Schär and Jamal Lascelles, the club's board still sees a need to refresh the back line with youth and technical quality. Aside from Huijsen, the club is also monitoring names like Jarell Quansah from Liverpool, though sources in Merseyside have played down the chances of a move. Another name being floated is Mark Gahey of Crystal Palace, who was also a target last summer, but whose £70 million price tag put the brakes on negotiations. It's worth remembering that under new sporting director Paul Mitchell, Newcastle are now targeting smarter opportunities in the market. The ideal profile: young players with high resale potential, experience in top leagues, and who've already proven themselves on the pitch. Huijsen fits that profile perfectly. What's more, Real Madrid's long-standing interest in the defender highlights just how bright his future looks, even if the Spanish giants haven't made any formal approach just yet. So what now? The truth is, Newcastle need to move quickly if they want to secure this signing before the competition. Talks with the players' camp have already taken place, and now the ball's in the club's court. The summer is shaping up to be a busy one, and Dean Huijsen's name will likely keep making headlines, especially if the Magpies decide to pull the trigger. And if you want to stay up to date with every twist and turn in this story and other transfer sagas that could reshape the future of Newcastle, don't leave without subscribing to the channel. We're just getting started, and there are plenty more transfer bombs coming your way. Ready? Then hit that bell icon and join us on this journey to the top of the Premier League.